Good morning, and welcome to Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. Today is February 20th, and our reading is Hope. Hope is tricky. We know it's not a strategy, so hoping to win the lottery is dumb. At the same time, despair is a sin, and its opposite is hope, so there's that. Hope in this sense is akin to a positive attitude, more like faith that tomorrow will be better. It's foolish to count your chickens before they hatch, but it's a lot easier to live with Sunny Jim than with Gloomy Gus. We have faith that God has a better handle on things than we have. It's all going to be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. Again, with Corinthians, we are given three tools: faith, hope, and charity. And hope, especially when we have despair. Maybe this is one of the reasons that religion is a great comfort to people who are under assault or who are experiencing very hard times. Even Stalin decided to let the church come back. He called it the opium of the masses, but he was not above using it for when he needed it to fight the Nazis. So there's that. Our belief is that faith is the result of results. When we do these things happen. When we do those other things happen. These things keep us relatively safe and sane. Those things make us crazy as can possibly be. And we have a choice about which direction we're going to go. Sometimes when you talk about personal responsibility and accountability, there is somebody pipes up with, "Aren't you really just blaming the victims?" And, well, no, we're not. What we're doing is we're letting the victims know what the situation is and what they might possibly do that would ameliorate the problems that they find themselves confronted with, and possibly avoid making more negative situations in the future. That'd be a good thing, wouldn't it? I mean, if you learned how to control yourself so that you don't end up being arrested or carried off to the drunk tank or taken to the hospital or divorced or abandoned or rejected, or all of this other stuff that happens in lives that we think are terribly unfair. And a lot of them are. A justifiable resentment is the worst kind. When you've got a case of the ass with the world and you've got the receipts, it's hurtful to think that maybe I had something to do with it. But if I am a victim, I'm doomed, because I'm never going to control the rest of the world to have it act the way I want it to act. On the other hand, if I'm the perpetrator, I've got a shot at getting out of this. I could stop perpetrating, for one thing. Wouldn't that be a change? I could change my actions, and I could act in a different way. When I act in a different way, I'm going to get a different outcome. How about that? Didn't think about that before, did I? Well, there you go. We cannot control the things that happen around us or to us, but we do have control over our attitude towards it. It's not the trauma, it's the drama. We always have a choice about our attitude. We find that we are as happy as we want to be. Our attitude is entirely up to us, and we are not the boss. And what is that but hope and faith? So happy trails to you until we meet again.